He's Jeff King. I'm Andy Erickson. This is Not Another Shooting Show, coming to you live from mile marker 36.2 in Missouri on I-29.
Because they have
They have every tenth of a mile, there's a mile marker in Missouri. It's insane. We go to Los Angeles, California, where a LA Police Department employee accidentally shot himself Friday at City Hall East. I guess there's a City Hall East. Two sources told the LA Times the gun was the employee's personal weapon, and the bullet left a graze wound, according to the sources. They asked to remain anonymous because they were not allowed to talk to the media. Officers cordoned off the lobby and entrance to the building on Main Street and declined to let anyone pass. According to an LAPD spokesperson, they said, quote, earlier today there was an unintentional discharge of a firearm at City Hall East involving a non-sworn security services division employee. There were no serious injuries, and the matter is being handled by our internal affairs investigators. They declined to answer additional questions about the incident or confirm the employee shot himself. It's connected to the main City Hall, blah, 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 blah. There was one more little tidbit here that was kind of interesting. The guards typically sit in the lobby and check the credentials of visitors. The sources said that the employee was at a desk when the gun went off and did not describe what part of the person's body was injured.
P320. And, I can't even, make fun of cops completely because the guy's a non-sworn, so he's just... He's just, the security guard at town hall.
Just a guy who maybe shouldn't have been carrying one in the first place, perhaps?
If it was his personal firearm, maybe.
Well, yeah.
Because normally it's either listed as duty firearm or personal firearm, so this might have just been...
Sometimes it can be both.
Right, he could just...
they're required to buy it themselves, so they personally own it, but they have to have it for work.
That's true,
that
true.
Could be possible.
Or he's got a J-frame in his pocket that he was playing with.
Could be that. Sometimes I play with my J-frame in my pocket.
This is actually the first time we've ever recorded an episode with each other, in the same room.
Well, yeah. Actually, I did think of that. We have recorded, interviews together, but never just, done the show in the same room, which is actually Jeff's pickup on the way back from Free State. So, yeah, we shot the match. We had
a time.
We had a time. It was one of those matches where someone came up to me and said, "So how's it going?" I said, "Bad." "Oh, well, are you having fun at least?" "No."
not at the current moment.
I felt bad when Jeff Pickman, the match director, came up and he's in such a good mood, and they did such a good job with the match. They really did.
Right, because he damn it, I have it on Do Not Disturb. He walked up to me and was like, "Oh, so are you actually enjoying it this time?" Because he'd heard me kind of complain about it before, and I was like, "Yeah, it's going fine. My first stage was garbage, but da da da." And he was staring at the cart, just trying to not be noticed. And so,
I was.
and then Jeff was like, "Oh, what about you, Andy?" And it's like, "No."
And when he was asking, it's when I was actually having to clean up all my ammo in Jeff's cart. More on that in a moment. Before we get into those stories, before the match, we talked to some folks. Or should we talk about the match first and then do the interviews? It doesn't really matter.
Yeah. Well, let's just flow through the match.
Okay, let's just dive into it. Yeah, we're already here. So we
started on our own stage.
The stage we were the sponsor of. Jeff, God bless you. This was genius. I loved it. The start position was feet on marks outside the shooting area, wrists above shoulders, facing downrange.
Unloaded
start.
Such a dick.
Just because I think both of us have bitched about the unnecessary wrists above shoulders, so he's like, we're going to do unnecessary wrists above shoulders.
Yep.
So that was fun. I shot that stage great. I mean, first stage of the day, going gangbusters. I was a little bit of a wiener on one of the targets. I threw an extra round at it that I didn't really need, but I turned an Alpha Charlie into a 2 Alpha. That was the really long target in the back.
Yeah, because the longest shot of the match was on this stage. It was 27 yards or 37 yards.
It was a little poke.
Yeah, it was out there, and it was a partial, but it was just the bottom of it was black.
It was bottom half, and it was hardcover. Last year, the long one in that bay was a no-shoot, and it was the minimum allowed no shoot. Like, it was a tough target.
Oh, damn.
That was the one I had 2 alpha on, but then I had, like, alpha delta on the wide open ones over there.
So my experience was not that. So I don't know what was going on with my gun, or if it was the mag. Those mags have been quarantined, but my gun locked back like 3 times, and to correct it, all I had to do was kind of hit the gun, and it went forward. So I'm thinking either my grip got fucked up and I was engaging the slide release, or I don't know. The magazines were having some kerfuffle. I don't know. So I got 3 of those, and then it was already not going to be a great stage for me because there was what I would like to call a midget port. It was a normal size port, but
it was a regular 6-foot wall with the port in the center of the wall, and it was not a teeny tiny port like they have at your club.
I know, but it still made me squat. That has its own funny story, but I somehow threw 2 mic on a target that I saw my dot on and was like, "Yep, there it is. Yep, there it is," and moved on. And 2 mics just to start off my day. It was like, oh, cool. Threw an alpha delta on the longest shot, but couldn't hit a target at 15 yards. Love it. It's always makes me laugh.
Yeah. So, I had a great first stage. I'm like, all right, we're in the groove. Let's go. Let's do this. Then we go to the next stage. And the next stage was the one with all the movers, right?
No, the next one was the one that I burned down minus a Jeff-style reload that cost me a match win.
Oh, yeah.
I
forgot about that stage, yep.
Every other, the majority of my other reloads throughout the day were fine. But this one was
hot garbage.
Absolute hot garbage. I murdered the stage before the reload.
Every other part of Jeff's stage, I was watching him shoot it. Every part of his stage was money. It was, I don't know about perfect, but it was damn close to perfect.
It was. If I take out what I think the reload mistake time was, it would have been 100% on the match. But a 3-second reload will fuck you. I still shot a 95% on that stage. So like that's how good I shot it. Was that a 2 to 3 second reload dropped me 5% from the win.
Yeah.
So that stage was fine. We found out that we kind of like mini IPSC targets.
Oh
a
God!
little bit.
Fuck those targets. Fuck those mini IPSCs. Oh my God! I hate those poppers. Jesus Christ! I don't think I've ever shot a match with those.
I don't think so either.
And it's not the target itself. It's that almost every one of them in the match was. I think there were on the next stage. There were a couple of close ones. They were like. Yeah, they were really close, and I was still like missing them like crazy.
Yeah, those were probably the closest at like 12 yards.
No, they were closer than that. Those were probably like 8, like minimum distance.
Okay.
But like the second stage with poppers, they were at like, I think the closest one on that stage was probably 17 yards. Like they were most of the poppers in this match were a poke.
Yep. There
were very few hosey poppers in the match.
Right. And there's only 2 big poppers, and they were activators.
They were both activators, yeah. The rest were all mini IPSC poppers, and
so like little lollipops for those.
Yeah.
So instead of looking like a small child, they look like a little lollipop.
And fuck those things, because almost everybody in our squad at one point or another struggled on them. Like, we had GMs in our squad, and
they went to war.
Everybody went to war with these fucking mini IPSCs. And as I'm saying this, and as frustrated as I am, like, I like the mini IPSCs.
Yeah, as a match director,
fuck those targets. Yes. But I like them.
Yes,
because they are. I think they're just a better target. They're less susceptible to tipping over in the wind. I think probably even more so than the mini USPSA poppers. Yep. Just you got less up in the air.
They're a tougher target, and they you don't get. We've all kind of nicked the top of a mini popper and watched it fall down and be like, well, there's black on it. I guess it's fine.
Yeah.
Where these ones, you had to find it, and you had to hit it,
and you had to aim. You really had to aim. I think there was only one stage where I went 1 for 1 on steel. Yeah. There was, they were tough. That stage went okay. There were parts of it I shot well. There were parts of it that were clunky, but it was okay. The port was fine.
But the The next stage was the trouble.
The next stage was
three
the beginning
movers.
of the end. It was a cool stage.
Yeah.
First off, I want to say I want to shoot this stage over again so bad. Like, had I known how bad my match was going to go, I would have told the guy at my church, sorry, not running sound tomorrow. I need to shoot the redemption match. So this stage had a stomp box in the shooting area. You started in the back outside the shooting area with your feet on the steel X's. And then the activator pad activated 2 targets. My favorite mover, the swinging plate.
Yep.
The red stitch swinging plate. And then a tip out target that tipped left and then it tipped right and it stayed there.
Yep.
And there was no shooting that tip out on the left.
Yeah.
It was too fast and you were not going to get it.
Nope.
So, and then to the left of that was 2 poppers. And then there's another mover that's activated by a popper that you shoot on the far right, and that was a bobber, right? Yeah,
Yep.
A bobber with a tux.
Yeah, that went to like 7 feet. It was fun.
Yeah, it really skyrocketed up in the air when it activated. So, but the unique thing is usually stomp pads are outside the shooting area.
Right.
This one was inside the shooting area.
Making a trip hazard.
And it did create a trip hazard, and that was part of what was going through my head when it all went to shit. So I had a stage plan. I thought I had it burned in. So I was going to step on the stomp pad. By the way, mine and yours, our stomp pads at our clubs, respectively, like you put your foot on it, it's activating.
Correct.
This one, I put my foot on it and it didn't activate. Like I went up gingerly because I was going to drill the plate on the first pass.
Yep.
And I did that, but I had to like stomp, like, because when I put my foot on it, it didn't activate. So I did that and ting, took it out, went over. I went miss, miss, miss on those goddamn mini IPSC poppers. Finally knocked those down. And then I shoot the tip out after it had all tipped out. And then I hauled ass to the right without shooting 2 paper targets.
Yep. They were right in front of him at
right
like
there.
15, 20
I
yards.
knew they were there. They had to be shot from the left side.
From the left side. We talked about them.
They were part of the stage plan.
Yeah, we made the plan based off of them. He was the one that told me, well, you should just stand there and just shoot him. And I was like, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
I'm going to do that. And so that was my stage plan.
It was mine too.
Yeah. I went after him most of the day. And I was filming him and I was like, no, what are you doing?
And when I got done, Case Ryan walks up to me and goes, you didn't execute your stage plan. I'm like, huh? You didn't shoot those 2 targets over there. I'm like, oh, fuck. I can't remember the last time I ran by a target. It's been a while. It's been a long time since I ran by, let alone 2 targets.
Yeah.
I knew they were there. It's not like I never saw them. You know, this was only a 18-round stage.
Right.
It was the smallest stage of the match.
Yep.
And then I get to the other side and I shoot all the rest of it just fine. Like, everything else went okay. And it was like, oh, God. 4 mic, 2 FTSA.
But you didn't zero it.
I did not zero it. Lark tried to give me a 0. I'm like, no, dude. I got a 0.5. I have a hit factor.
Lark was rocking the RO kit that every RO needs to have.
Yes.
He had paint holsters on either side.
A black and a white holster for the black and white paint.
So that he could dual wield.
Yep.
And then his paster spool holder thing was in his crotch. And so he was prepared for any situation he ran into.
The paint holsters is one of the more clever things I've seen in a match in a while.
Yeah.
I don't know if they've been around a while or I've never seen them before.
That was my first time seeing them.
Yeah.
I was like, hell yeah, dude, that's a great idea. Like, if you're an RO and you've got nothing else to do, like just throw one on there so that when you walk down, you're like, oh shit, we forgot the paint. Because we all do it where you throw the paint by the wall and then someone brings it all the way back and then you walk out thinking it's behind the wall and you're like, shit.
Here's one thing we should talk about with this match was they had all the staff.
Every stage had all the staff.
It was not staff reset, but all of the poppers and activators were staff reset. All the shooters had to do was paste paper.
And they from my understanding of how staff reset works, they were damn near at the level they needed to be to have just full stat.
The number
reset.
of people they probably could have, but
because there was always like
I prefer to reset though and like keep moving.
But it felt like I mean every stage we were on had at least 4 ROs, if not 6.
I think the least there was 4.
Yeah, and so it was. There was always like 1 or 2 that were just chilling because they weren't needed that and they were probably rotating. Or whatever.
Who was getting a break?
But it was an impressive amount of volunteerism at a match. Like I was very impressed with that. We even had squad.
Yeah, that was cool too.
Liaison.
They called him a squad liaison.
That's right.
I think that was a little overthought title. They were the squad mom. They were. Colin was ours. He did a great job. He would just go around and go, "Hey, you're like." He would walk around amongst the squad and go, "Hey, you're up." You know.
Yeah.
He took care of that. They weren't doing that with the tablet RO.
Right.
He was taking care of letting us all know like when we were up and stuff. So
yeah. So and the way it was explained to us was that the squad liaison was there to kind of also encourage effort when it came to resetting and to let the CROs and ROs of the stages know if there was someone they needed to watch out for or like had been having some type of gun issue that they needed to be aware of or something along those lines, which I thought was an interesting way to keep the information moving. And someone's got to be the asshole, and when you're in a squad of all your buddies, like it's like, hey guys, let's go. But when you're in a squad of people you don't know, it can feel kind of weird to be like, hello random people, get to fucking work, like let's get out there.
Yes, I know you don't know me, but go fucking pace.
Whereas having the squad liaison makes it easy because he can just be like, hey guys, let's make sure we're pacing, like I know you're up in 4 people, like da da da, and you're like, okay.
It wasn't a problem on our squad though. We were probably the first squad done.
We were one of the first ones for sure.
Yeah.
We had the Omaha crew, a couple of the Des Moines boys, and
me,
you, and then Tactard. Technically, I don't know if he was a Tactard, but he was shooting an open Beretta
He was colorful. I loved him.
Out of a battle belt.
Yeah, like the big cushiony battle belt.
Right, but he had one USPSA,
and he had a dump pouch just forward of his whole open holster.
Right, he had a dump pouch. But he had a USPSA mag pouch for his first reload, and then all the rest of his 29-round Beretta mags were just like wrenched into taco pouches.
Yeah.
And that worked about as well as anyone who's ever run taco pouches knows it went.
Yeah.
But he was a nice dude, but he was...
Yeah, good guy.
I think he was the only one that wasn't amongst the...
He was kind of on his own.
Yeah.
He wasn't shooting with a buddy or anything, as far as I know.
So, yeah, it was the Des Moines boys...
And he ran past the target, went back for it, and just shot it one-handed.
Yes, he did.
And he had like a Charlie mic on it, and I was like, I told RO, I said, you should give him a Delta for style points.
Yeah, well, and this was I'm going to say an open over a no-shoot, because I don't even know that the no-shoot was covering that much, if any, of the target. It was a very strange target, but it was at 10 or 12 yards when he one-handed it, and there was like a rip on the no-shoot that I hadn't seen before, so me and the CRO walked up to it. We both kind of looked at it like, nope, that's just a rip. Oh, okay, like just Charlie Mike, like no, nothing else. But yeah, he was a super nice guy, and it was just it was an interesting loadout that he did, because I think he said it was his first level 2. So. But yeah, our squad was very efficient. We got a lot of stuff done very quickly, and we only backed up to other squads though
late in the match.
Late, and only like once.
We waited on that squad twice. The last 2 stages we had to wait, not long, like a couple shooters. There were no big backups that I heard of.
Yeah, so which
I'm guessing the revolver squad probably wasn't moving the fastest, but
yeah, hopefully they had a ghost squad behind them or something. But no, it was overall good fun. Just not not our best matches.
No,
and so we were having the conversation of Andy commented that maybe it kind of demotivated him from enjoying this match was his poor performance in it. And I was commenting that I try to separate like my performance at a match and my enjoyment of the weekend because, we went to a restaurant called Burnt Ends. Food was delicious.
Yeah.
Drinks were good.
Had a good hang there.
Yep. Listening to Tristan tell us about getting stuck in Romania. That was hilarious, Tristan.
Yeah.
I need to hear more about this. That was amazing. And just, enjoying hanging with the boys and Heidi, of course. And it was like I had fun.
As a whole on the weekend, yes, I had fun.
We're going to have our friend Josh Urban on to talk about bourbon because
Bourbon with Mr. Urban.
Yeah, because he provided us a gift, which was very kind of him. And but yeah, and it's fun for me as like because it's still a weird new experience to have people walk up and be like, "Oh my God, Jeff, it's so good to meet you. Like, I love the show." Da, da, da. And I'm like,
you did a much better job of that this weekend,
right? Because this was the second time it's happened. So now I've been trained by an expert in it.
Well, and I reminded him on the way down.
Yes,
like it's weird when people come up and say, "Hi, I like your show," and it's weird. And I said, just all you do is say, "Oh, thank you very much." Shake their hand. What's your name?
Yep.
And then just talk like a normal person.
Right.
That's all you got to do. It's not hard.
Right. It's shockingly easy. I just have to be told. My autism just has to be told the first time, like, "Oh, this is what you're supposed to do." I'm like, "Oh, that makes perfect sense."
Yeah. No. In the immortal words of Billy Mays, but wait, there's more.
Jeez. What you guys don't see is he just like the body motion. It reminded me so much of those terrible infomercials.
Oh yeah. Billy Mays here for Chipotle Away. Do you love the taste of Chipotle, but you're tired of those bloodstains in your underwear? Jeff and I ate at Chipotle after the match.
Andy was hangry.
I was a little hangry. I just needed food. So shit the bed there. Next stage was sort of a.
That was a 3-2-3.
It was the only stage I can say I was not a fan of. When the target counts are not all the same count, I don't care if they're 4 per, 8 per, whatever. There was a weird thing that happened in the tablet at our last club match. When Dan was setting him up, he didn't do it. Something happened, and they were 9 per. It was going to be a 540-point stage.
Let's go.
Because I started scoring, and I'm like, it's not turning green. Why aren't I went 2 alpha, not turning green, 2 alpha, not turning green. And I went into the build the stage, and it's like, 9 per. And he's like, I have no idea how that happened.
How many rounds would have been required for that stage?
Whatever 540 divided by 5 is. Here, let me pull out the calculator. I know it's great pod to sit here and do this,
108.
but really?
Uh-huh.
Fucking A, way to go.
So, nerd.
So this stage, it was all the targets. There were 2 targets on the ends, and those 4 were 3 per. Everything in the middle was 2 per. And
it was an unloaded table start.
Unloaded table start. It did not specify where your hands had to be.
Which, if you're going to do an unloaded table start, make it so that you have to have a place where the hands go, because people were just like one hand not on mag but next to mag.
Yeah, that's what I did.
And other hand not on gun but right above gun. It's like there's a reason you're supposed to do gun on mark, hands on other marks, or something equivalent.
That would have been a good one for wrists above shoulders.
Wrists above shoulders is a good one. You got to watch out for that one, because sometimes people will bring their hands down, like straight down, and they'll hit the back of the gun and drive it forward.
But I almost lost a gun doing what we were all doing, like hovering.
Yep.
I had a different match. I think actually it was Cornhusker.
Yeah, because the table on the floor.
It was like I almost lost the fucking thing.
Yep.
The stage was fine. I had 2 mics. I had trigger freeze when I went to the far end. I went 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and then was gone. And I'm like, on the video, fuck, go back, shoot it, and then I went Ricky Bobby on the rest of it just because I was mad at myself, and then I had 2 mics. I don't know where the 2 mics were because I needed to go for a walk after that one, because I was relatively calm after the first debacle with the 2 FTSAs.
Yes,
I took that in stride, and I needed to go for a walk after this one, And then
they went to what I'll call Thomas's stage. So,
yes.
So those
double bay, but not a normal double bay. It was like 2 full stages running at the same time.
It was remarkable.
They did a good job with it.
Yeah, how well it was.
I like the way they ran it.
Here's a question for you. I think we may have talked about it before. Recorded RO speeches. Thomas loves them.
Yes,
he did them. He did them for those 2 stages, and then there was another RO who did it. I think on our last stage.
Yeah, one of the last 2 stages we shot. There's no reason not to, because they are always the same. Yeah,
the competitive equity. It feels weird to watch someone hold a speaker while their voice is coming out of it. Like it feels.
And Thomas usually sort of does some motions.
Yep. But well, that was one we forgot.
He's sort of like on The Price is Right when they're like pointing to things.
Yep. We forgot about Lark's microphone.
Oh, that was weird.
Yeah,
he had a microphone with 2 speakers in it and reverb.
Yep. So
it would sort of kind of sound like, is that not working? Oh, that's not working because it's set for the wrong input. It had like this echo to it.
Yep.
And it wasn't much louder than his voice.
Right.
It was just a little bit louder, but yeah, I don't have a problem with it. And plus, I don't know. You've never worked a stage at a major.
I've never. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you have.
Yeah,
but you never had to read the stage brief.
Yeah, I would.
By the 9th time you've read that stage brief, it's just.
It does get really freaking old. Yeah, I get why it's said, and it is one of the things that makes me laugh is every RO will always ask, "Is there PCC?" But in the time it takes him to ask a question, get confirmation that there is or isn't PCC, they could have just read the PCC section.
Well, if I would have taken less time, but we had a PCC.
Yep.
So, Re'ese.
Re'ese.
A guy asked how to pronounce his name, or her name, and later on she's like, "Why did he ask me that?" I was like, he must know somebody who pronounces it differently. That's the only thing I can figure. So, but yeah, that double stage. So the first stage, stage 1, I shot great.
Didn't get a recording.
No, I did have a recording of that one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, I did. I was mistaken. I did have recordings of both of those.
Gotcha.
I'm still new to the Insta360 camera. No, that one went great. I shot a very good score on it, and it was one of the stages that went really well. And the next one, we go over there, and there was a lot of back and forth about running around to shoot this one section, or just run straight ahead, or to run ahead and left and then come back to that part. I did too much thinking and not enough visualizing my stage plan, because in the middle of this stage, the end of it was very advantageous, and actually running across, it was a very lateral stage where righties really had to be cognizant of their muzzle.
Yeah,
it was a little.
It was a modified 180,
and it wasn't even with the back fault lines, and the fault lines weren't straight, and they weren't parallel to the 180 either. So, as a lefty, it was cake. That part of the stage was easy. The far right part was a little tough because there was a short retreat, and I got wrapped around the axle of trying to get back there and get my gun up right away, and I went by 2 more targets.
Yep, and I was recording, and you can probably hear me in the video go, "What is he doing?" And he finishes the stage, and I'm just looking at him with the camera up, and he goes, "Oh man, got the magazines."
I reloaded twice.
Yeah, I said something about like you messed up or da-da-da, and you were like, "Oh yeah, my magazines, I got them in the wrong order or something," and I just pointed at the 2 targets, and Andy just went,
"Oh yeah, I didn't shoot at that paper and that popper," and they forgot to mark down both FTSAs. I only got 1 on that stage, so I messaged Jeff to add that back on. Yeah, so I stayed calm for a little while, and then when everybody was scoring later, then I finally got the rage out on my ammo box.
And that's when the match structure pulled up.
Yeah, I was shortly after that.
But
how's it going? It's not good.
Well, and that's where you gotta you do gotta let that energy out. I 100%. I have walked away from the stage to go yell in the parking lot.
Yeah.
And because I'm just like, okay, I can't hold on to this energy. I was kind of surprised that I held on to I was able to move on from the energy from the first stage, but like you can't just hold that the entire day or else it's just going to fuck you.
Yeah. So at that point, well, I was hoping to beat C-class shooters at that point. I don't know how many I beat, but yeah. And so then the rest of the match is like I'm still just trying to shoot stages as good as I could, and some went well, some were not as good as others, but when you have 10 mics and 4 FTSAs, that doesn't bode well for your match performance.
Nope.
So,
and I do have to award our favorite co-host, Steven, finally beat me at a major.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the first time?
I think so. Yeah.
Wait, did he?
Because he normally shits the bed.
Oh, that's right. He does have that propensity at majors to kind of diarrhea down his leg.
Yep.
I mean, nobody's had flaming gasoline hot fire diarrhea like I did today, though.
I mean, he had like 34 deltas at nationals. So, but yeah, no. So he did very well. Ironically, we have the same amount of no shoots, mics, and deltas. He just did it 7 seconds faster than me.
Oh, really?
Yep. And I had more alphas, but speed.
Oh, he got you by just over 1%.
Yep, speed's important. And I beat the Okenfuss, the worker of the foot.
He had a match closer to mine than yours.
A win is a win.
Win's a win. Yeah. He only had 3 mics and 2 no-shoots. But that doesn't come close to 10 mics and 4 procedurals. Hey, I didn't shoot a no-shoot.
Yeah, you didn't shoot any white people. Good job.
No white targets. That's one thing. That if I had one takeaway from the match was, it's probably the most aggressive I shot in a match.
Uh-huh.
Like the shooting the gun part actually went really well. I did have 3 mics that were from not walking by a target.
Yep.
2 were after I was like raging on the 3 and 2.
Yep.
The other one was just I had a Charlie mic on a long partial.
Yep.
It was one of those mics that just happens in a match. That one didn't bother me, but I did a lot of more aggressive shooting than I've ever done in a major before, and it went well. And when I just concentrate and grip the gun hard, like no shoot partials don't really. I'm not afraid of them.
I was shaving no shoots.
You had one. Was it you or Steven had one that was just like, if it was any lower, it would have been singeing the no shoot.
Oh, that would have been me.
That was you. Okay.
Yeah, on the stage I burned down, I actually called it as I thought I might have put one in the no shoot, but I actually put it like less than a centimeter above the top of the no shoot at like 20 yards on like a 25 split. I was like, screw it, whatever. We ball. Like, I don't know. I just the bullets normally go where I want them to go. Other than the no shoot, I have no recollection of calling that shot whatsoever. And I got done, looked at it, and went, oh shit, there's a no shoot. Fuck.
I remember at one point when everybody's struggling on these mini IPSC poppers. After I can't remember who shot it, but somebody said, "Is their dot off?" Like they don't normally miss like that, and it was just. But those mini IPSCs out there at like 20 yards though, it was they were tough.
Yeah,
they're tough. I didn't like them, but I like them. What else? What else could we say about it?
Let's see.
We got done before the rain started. We're driving through rain right now.
Yeah, we're driving through rain.
By the way, if you don't like the gnat sound of driving in a car, too fucking bad.
Right.
I like gnat sound. When people are in a place and it sounds like they're in that place, I like that.
Right.
If all you want is perfect silence in the background of voices, here, listen to this.
Oh, fuck me.
Wind. Yeah.
I hate that concussion.
Oh.
I did figure out one stupid thing.
My mic quit working. What did I do? Did I break it? Oh shit! Oh, you bumped my mute button.
What?
You bumped my mute button.
Oh,
That's what happened.
interesting.
I thought I wrecked my mic sticking out the window.
I mean, of ways to wreck a mic, I feel like driving it. We'll say 70 miles an hour could give you an issue.
Sure.
I don't like being next to semis, so especially ones that say driver in training.
As long as they're not farmers, like seriously, like I have lots of farmers in my family, but I work on the highway a lot, and when I see a semi that I know is being driven by a farmer, my butt puckers.
Yep.
A little bit.
Yep.
I'm not saying every semi truck driver doesn't sometimes make my butt pucker, but when I see a grain truck coming by, I'm like, ugh.
Right. Is this a 14-year-old kid who does this like once a year?
The ones that don't actually have to have a CDL to drive the semi? Anyway.
It's like when an RV goes by and you're like,
Oh, yeah.
you're like, oh, it's
Grandpa, who's never driven a vehicle bigger than a minivan, now he's got a fucking 80,000-pound vehicle, a house on wheels he's driving. Yeah, that's...
Yep, made of fiberglass, and it's a square box. I drove my aunts to Area 3 a couple years ago, and I've never regretted a decision more than that. Like, every gust of wind, I just felt like I was about to be blown into the ditch, just white-knuckling it for 3 hours. I was like, never again.
Yeah.
I did find out a weird thing on Practice Score Competitor. If you do your what if too early in the match, it locks that as your character that you can mess with, because I cannot get mine to what if, and so I don't know how well I could have done if I wasn't such a scrub. But
yeah, the heat was warm, but it wasn't bad. It was like 82, a little muggy, but not bad.
Yeah, overall it was good. It got sunny for a couple stages, but overall it was. I mean,
the wind kicked up and it got overcast late in the match at just the perfect time.
Yep.
Like right around 2 o'clock or so.
Yeah. I
started clouding up. That was nice.
Never used my butt fan. Never really felt that. Like, I never felt like overheated. I just hit a wall that I couldn't overcome.
At one point, Steven yelled at Jeff, "Hydrate, dumbass."
Yes, that's man love right there. Because I went, okay, and I walked over to the water chest and just down one standing there, and he's like, good, and just walked away. It's like, okay. But yeah, you at these matches, you never, especially when it's starting to get kind of cooler, you never feel like you need to hydrate, but you need to be drink an entire bottle of water like every stage. That was one thing Kansas did absolutely fantastic. There was a porta shitter on every stage except for
the Big Bay, but it was right around the corner.
It was right around the corner. I feel like there was one on the Big Bay when we were doing walkthrough, but maybe it got full or moved.
It's just right around the corner.
But in
the next bay.
Yeah, but every bay had a shitter on it, and so and a safety table at the back of every bay. That's kind of just a feature of their club, but it was very nice to be able to just take your stuff off and get that going. We don't know who won Chrono. At least I don't.
Mine was a little spicy. Let me pull that up again because I had
mine didn't show up in my app, but my app is screwy.
There I am. Hey, I still managed to finish. Oh wait, is that? Oh yeah. So even with all that, Carson fucker, he shot very well today. And I was still 75% of him after having completely shit the bed. So
yeah.
Hey, you want to hear something really funny?
Yes.
Okay. How many mics did I have?
10.
How many FTS? Although this might change when Jeff fixes when he tacks on the other FTSA.
Technically, you should have 4, but you probably have 3 in the app.
I have. They only recorded 3. There should have been 4. So I'm going to actually add that one on in the what if real quick.
How many of you what if the penalties you should have?
Who's ever done that before? Who's that honest? Me? What stage was that? It doesn't really matter. I could do it on. No, actually that would matter what stage I did it on. There it is. It was Problem Child. Bay 5L? Oh yeah, it's Bay 5, but it was stage 2.
Yep.
That's right. So I'll give myself one more procedural. Oh yeah, you have to hit the word procedurals. No, I need 2, fucker. God damn it. This is great pod.
Fantastic.
Yep. All right. Now they're both in there. Let's see if I still beat that person. Yes, I do. God damn, that's awesome. I had 10 mics, 4 procedurals, 74.61% of the winner, and I still beat Eoin.
Yeah.
A great story from Eoin is coming up later in the show. We got that story recorded yesterday when we were doing some interviews. We'll have a young lady named Olivia joined us. That was pretty cool. She's was shooting her first major, and Jeff brought her over, and we'll talk to her here on the show in just a little bit. Is there anything else that we need to spend some catharsis road time talking about?
I feel like we beat the dead horse.
Did we? Okay. Yeah, so there you go. First pod in the truck on the way home. This actually worked better than I thought it would.
Yeah.
And I don't know how much the background noise is going to bug people, but if it bugs you, I don't care. I like natural sound. Anyway, so we'll do the interview thing here. We'll start off with Olivia. Okay, we're here at Free State. First interview. Jeff, thanks for not killing us on the way down.
I tried my best.
We had really good Waffle House on the way down. That was really good.
It looked like a war zone when we stopped in.
It did. It was. The bathroom was not good either.
I'm glad I didn't have to go.
We have guests. That's what we like to do when we go to matches. We're here at Free State Championship, and we have a guest here, Olivia. Welcome.
Hi.
You are how old?
16.
16, and this is going to be your first Level 2 USPSA match.
Yes, it is.
So, did you shoot with, or you're shooting tomorrow?
I shot today.
Oh, you shot today.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Good. We can talk to somebody who shot the match then.
Okay, so stage position on bay 3. No.
How would you say your first ever USPSA Level 2 went? Not your first USPSA match, right?
No. I've shot USPSA a couple times before, and I thought it went really good today. I felt like just my progression as a USPSA shooter has improved a lot. I've got better with movement today, and I love learning from watching other people who know what they're doing, like do their thing, and I love watching other people.
So what's something you picked up today that you're like, oh, that's something I should have been doing all along?
Running around outside of the shooting boundaries. Like, you don't have to stay in the lines the entire time. Yep.
Uh-huh.
Definitely did that a lot today.
So it's not your first shooting sport, though, either.
No, it is
like, you're not new to pistols.
No,
Go ahead. Jeff Pickman, the match director, was telling me about it here right before we started recording, and I'd never heard of it. What is the sport you do?
Scholastic action shooting. It's basically steel challenge for kids.
Mm-hmm.
So we learn how to shoot, learn the safety and technicality of it first. And then once we get good with safety and stuff, because this was my first shooting ever, basically, was for this team. And I'm on.
So you'd never shot any gun before?
Nope.
You started shooting
before.
pistols? Like,
before I started on the Scholastic Action Shooting team, was my first experience with shooting, and so they did a great job of teaching me all the safety, how to handle a gun, what to do, what not to do, and then as time progresses, I've been doing this several years now, I've been getting more and more competitive, and it's a great time.
What's the hook? What got you like, oh yeah, this is what I want to do?
I don't really know. Watching other people be really successful at it has made me want to do the same, and I liked seeing other people do it, and they look like they're having such a good time, and I was like, yeah, that looks fun. I want to do that too.
Had you played other sports before this?
Kind of. I've been doing taekwondo for a while. I'm doing cross country now, but this is unlike many other sports I've done.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
No, because like my kids I have 3 kids. You said you're how old again? 14?
16.
16. I have a 17-year-old daughter, and she does not care about shooting no matter how much I wanted her to care. She just didn't care. She loved gymnastics, though, and she did lots of other sports, like softball she played for a while. I'm trying to think of others, not really much else, but then gymnastics was that thing where, like, yes, this is a thing I can work on on my own or with others. And yeah, it's sort of interesting how kids too, find that sport like that's my thing.
So how did you find scholastic shooting? So you weren't a shooter beforehand.
Right.
How did you go to your first event, or how did you find this sport? Because as shooters, we hadn't even heard of it. So how did a non-shooter find this sport?
My dad is a member of this range club.
Oh, okay.
And so they were posting some stuff about starting a team. And so that's how he found out about it. And then he brought me out and we just got into it.
And is he shooting today as well?
No. He's not. He's here to support me and my sister.
Does he shoot USPSA?
Not yet.
Really? So you started shooting before he did?
Yeah.
So you'll be teaching your dad how to play the game?
Yeah.
Pretty much. Yeah. Very nice. All right. So what division were you shooting in the match today?
I was shooting single stack.
Single stack?
Yes.
Bold choice.
I know.
There's not a lot of single stack in video games or anything. So why single stack?
I'm short and I have small hands, and so a lot of the other guns with, anything that's not single stack is very large in my hands, and so the single stack grip it fit the nicest, and so I thought that was a good one for me to learn how to shoot and how to get into the sport.
Yeah, no, that makes total sense. And do you think you'll grow anymore? 16, maybe you are, maybe you're not.
Probably not.
Probably not. You're about as tall and big as you're gonna get.
Pretty much.
Okay, well. Whatever works is what works. You're kind of the opposite of my cohort here.
Yeah, well, just a little bit.
How tall would you say you are, Olivia?
4'11".
4'11". Okay. Jeff, how tall are you?
6'9".
There needs to be a photo of you two. There really does. There must be a photo. Well, Olivia, thanks so much for joining us. Great job. First time on a podcast?
Yes, it
wow.
is.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Thank you so much for joining us. Okay, the fuss is here.
Yes.
Criag Okenfuss. Did I say it right?
Okenfuss, yeah.
Okenfuss.
Yep.
Oh, so the dots do matter in your Instagram handle.
Yes.
Like Motley Crue.
Yes.
Okay.
The umlaut does matter.
Umlaut, that's the word. I knew that word. I couldn't think of it.
And so does the SZ.
So does the what?
SS is SZ. It looks like a giant B over in Germany.
Yes.
It becomes SZ.
Yeah.
What?
Our European listeners are like, you guys don't know this?
Yeah.
Yes,
okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
You guys have been to Europe. I haven't. What are you talking about?
So in Germany, they have a B that looks like a cursive B that doesn't fully close, and it's for the sound like.
Oh.
It's the double S.
It's the double
S. Whenever it got Americanized, the umlaut had dropped off, and the SZ became SS.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So over in Germany, my last name means open foot.
Open foot.
Okay.
Shoemakers.
Okay.
Yeah.
We know a shoemaker.
Yeah.
Bert. Yeah.
Yeah.
He made shoes too. Okay. So staff day here. This is sort of it's not your state, but it's kind of your state match. Would you say that? You're involved with it every year.
I'm involved. Yes. Yeah. I take off vacation and I'm out here every day this week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is it closer than your states? You live in Missouri.
I live in Missouri.
So, but it's Kansas City. So there's the Missouri-Kansas side, and this is basically one of the Kansas City clubs.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. Correct.
Well, yeah, and your club is Columbia or
no,
not Columbia?
Pioneer.
Pioneer.
My club, hour and 15 minutes east of here.
Oh, it is a little ways.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I just come over here and I always let them know, hey, anytime you need anything, if you run out of stuff, I pulled my stuff over and help out wall stands, stuff like that, whatever anything that they're lacking.
It just dawned on me, the purchase I made all because of you, I left on my desk at home. I knew I was going to forget something, and I fucking forgot. The butt fan.
The butt fan.
I can't believe I forgot my butt fan. It was lost for a very long time. I had no idea where it went. I knew it was in my house. It was somewhere. And then I was picking up a bunch of laundry because sometimes I'm like Jeff and I don't put clothes away. And boom, there it was, sitting in the box. Oh, my butt fan.
The butt fan.
I've found the butt fan to be both a positive and confusing because for how tall I am, my shirt doesn't always covered
there's
enough.
There's a workaround. Like this shirt covers too much and air doesn't flow.
There's either that.
That's what the clip is for.
Yeah. Well, or the shirt isn't long enough to go over and like keep itself over the fan, so it'll get stuck. So it's just blowing air, like in my back region, not under my shirt.
So since all of us have kind of like slimmed down, well, two of us stayed slimmed down. I'm wearing the same shirt.
Was that a shot?
Yes. God. Well, more not to you, but
I got fat again.
There. Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I'm wearing the same shirts, and I have to turn my fan off, or else it will, or my reloads. I will grab shirt.
You shoot with it on?
I shot with it on all last year. Yes. I'm starting to turn it off to shoot.
Oh, I wouldn't even want it in there. Like,
yeah, no, it's in there all day, every day.
Once it was, that makes more sense that it's in there for the whole match because, yeah, like you wouldn't want it. Like you can't really go in and out with it under the double belt.
Correct.
Like it's gonna have to stay.
Well,
Interesting.
I do a links belt that goes between the.
Oh, okay.
And yeah.
That's some autist with a CNC machine needs to come up with a belt mount
Absolutely.
For a butt fan. I don't know what the clip style is exactly, but because because there's a million of them on Amazon. I don't know if I probably don't even have the same one as you. Mine has clips on both sides.
Yep, same here.
Okay, and then when me and my wife went to the rodeo at the fair, it kept like my shirt kept covering the intake.
Oh, yeah, you didn't have your shirt tucked into the outer one.
Right. So, but I used the outer clip, the clip not being used, and that holds it open.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so there's a gap,
genius.
so the
air can
come. Yeah. And I discovered something today that I had mine turned up enough that I could put mine at the inlet, and it would dry my hands off even more.
Oh.
Because the air was being sucked up.
Okay, all right. See, these are these expert tips that you only get from a grandmaster.
Yes.
Oh, jeez.
Yes.
I did not shoot like a grandmaster today.
A grandmaster on the show. The shocking thing about that butt fan, though, and the thing, like, when you put it on me last year, which it was the first time I met you, and I was like, this is fucking awkward. But
it's not the first time I met you, though.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean? Where did I meet you otherwise?
Your match.
Oh, at Great Plains. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. That you just don't remember me.
I remember
you.
meeting you. Yeah. Okay. I was like, what? Was I a dick? I don't remember. The amount when you blow it down your ass crack, it is like an insane amount of cooling.
Yeah,
like that no one's ever used to when they're outdoors in the heat. No one's used to a stream of air being shot down their crack, and it is like almost bone chilling. Mm-hmm. Like if it's getting air and it's really cool. Have you tried that?
Yeah.
It's like, oh my God, this is really cool. Mm-hmm. I love it.
But no, it's super nice.
Why am I getting a boner? Okay. So you shot the match today.
I did.
How'd it go?
I had a great time. So, some stages I enjoyed better than others. Some stage I think there may be a middle finger, like up at South Dakota. Then other ones I will be not even a finger. Yeah.
Did you do well on your stage? So you designed...
I designed two.
Two. Did you do okay on them?
On one of them, yes. The other one, no.
It's one of those weird things. Is you design a stage and you're like, this is going to be the one I shoot the best because I've walked it 1,000 times and I designed it. And you're like,
but you haven't walked it like a shooter 1,000 times.
Right. No.
Right.
We've all put stages on the ground. You never shoot your own stages very well.
No, usually not. On occasion, I will. But usually it'll be because of something that took time to figure out. Like we're like, oh, it's got to be here, it's got to be there, or like trying to hide a target just right so that it's not visible from both places, but maybe it is visible from two others. There was one at a club match here not too long ago where I got it blocked just the way I wanted, and then I shot it twice.
Ooh,
where I wanted it visible twice, and then I'm the idiot who shot it twice. And
beautiful,
yeah.
Absolutely.
One of the funny things, so I don't know if this will be picked up from the microphones, but there are gunshots going on. How many matches are going to be going on here tomorrow?
There's going to be 3 matches going on tomorrow.
Concurrently,
yes.
Only one USPSA match, though.
Correct.
Yeah.
I think it's a high power and or bench rest, and then
IDPA?
I think IDPA as well.
They were last year. They were using the same radio frequency. It was really funny.
we have enough radios for everyone, and we have enough frequencies that everyone could be on their own individual ones.
They were just like on the wrong channel or something, and they kept radioing.
Why can we hear that other match? And they're doing that as they're mic'd up.
Yeah, it was making me giggle. It was pretty funny.
So yeah, it's going to get a little busy here tomorrow with three matches going on, and because how many shooters are at this match?
160 are shooting yesterday. Shooting tomorrow. 5 shot yesterday and 60 shot today.
Oh, so
wow.
And
over 200.
Yeah, and we I think 223. I think.
Okay.
And then we're going to have about 20 or 25 ROs that are not shooting. They just want to help, and they're actually going to be shooting the redemption match on Sunday.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a fun concept. I wish we had time for at our club. I mean, it would just require doing it on a Saturday.
Should we explain what the redemption match is?
Redemption match. It is a level 1 out here, and we just shoot the same 10 stages, and then we tear it down and put it away at the end of the day.
Yep. So the competitors don't have to stay and help clean up Cornhusker.
Great Plains.
Yeah. So what's good about that is we have a lot of newer shooters because, as you guys have mentioned, Mill Creek is pulling 115, 120 for a local match.
Jesus.
They're not everyone is a USPSA member or want to be a USPSA member, but they want to shoot. So we do this. It's a level 1. They get to shoot and have a feeling of what does a big match feel like, and not have to be a USPSA member.
Yeah.
Interesting.
No, the fact that you can just, like my club, we couldn't leave all 10 stages up because those East 3 bays are along the rifle range, and they're only open for that match. So it's the only time that's even possible. But I love that idea of the redemption match. I know the Zombies in the Heartland, they usually leave a few of the stages up, and then following weekend they'll have a zombie redemption or whatever.
They leave it up for the full week just because not many people use, or I don't know if they let normal people shoot the stages throughout the week. Yeah. But it's a really fun idea, especially to get extra revenue and to give. I mean, if my club shot a redemption match, I would 100% shoot it again with maybe a different division, or shoot it like an asshole the second time just to see how it goes.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
or if you're like, hey, I'm shooting at CO, I kind of want to see, if you have an open gun or a revolver or a PCC, just shoot it in something else. Or, hey, I was really tired on Friday. Let's, kind of see if I could beat myself.
Again.
Yeah.
Yep.
And last year, my Sunday Craig beat Friday Craig.
By a lot?
2 or 3%.
Oh, so not a ton.
I mean, not a ton, but enough.
Oh, in a 10-stage match, though, 2 or 3% is significant. I mean, it's not nothing. It's not like a 5-stage club match where, 2 or 3% that's
one mic on one stage.
Yeah, pretty much. That's
which I had plenty of those today.
How many?
Scores have not been posted. I have not gone through the score logs, but I'm 50-50 if it'll be double digits or not.
Oh my God!
You
went hard.
I went stupid.
Oh,
I pulled off a lot of targets. I caught
what
really
what was it Robert Downey Jr. said never to do?
Never go full retard.
Yeah.
Never go full retard.
I went full retard on a couple stages.
Are you going to be raw time champ?
No.
No, Craig Tappy's here. I don't think so.
No. 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 There was
I
one.
wish people could see
my face.
How Craig was thinking. His face was doing the thinking, going back and forth.
On stage 3, there is a activator you have to shoot and then move to see the swinger. I shot, hit the steel challenge plate, shot again, hit the activator. 2 inches off the ground. And I'm like, oh, that's a range malfunction in my head. I'm like, wait, that's a small popper. Let me back up and shoot that again. And then proceed to finish the stage.
That I heard you telling Keith about that. That sounded
that hurt.
I wouldn't have. See, I'm so dumb in the moment. I'm always so sure of myself in moments like that. I wouldn't have gone back. I'd have been like, oh, that's a range equipment failure. I don't have to worry about this at all. That's going to be fine. And then when I get informed that there's still a popper standing up, one that would have activated the swinger that I never shot at, then that's when that's not an error I get mad at. That's when I start laughing at myself hysterically, like, oh, you idiot.
Yep.
You were so sure that you knocked down an activator that you never shot.
Well, the thing is you could always go back to the activator, and if it is down, you know it's a range malfunction, and you're cool.
Yeah.
But if it's up, you at least don't have the FTSA and 2 mics on that one. You just have...
Well, yeah, I mean, you did shoot at it, right? Or did you forget to shoot at it?
Well, that activator activates the swinger. If the swinger doesn't activate, that's 2 mics FTSA on the swinger.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
And a mic on the steel. So.
And a mic on the steel.
Well, but only if you knew you didn't. I mean, it's a mic, but like you thought you knocked it down and left and didn't.
Is that when the RO goes, are you finished?
If you are finished, unload and show clear, which I did say that a couple times today as I was ROing the other stuff.
I never give the long if. I just wait longer before I give it.
Right.
You know,
you kind
if like that's like telling them you forgot a target.
I'll
just wait longer. If you are finished, unload and show clear.
Right. You're just staring at them, kind of give them that look on your face.
If they look back at me, I immediately say F. Like, if they're standing there, if you are finished, unload and show clear. Like, okay, they're not going back for it. All right.
But as an experienced competitor, you do know when that when they don't immediately give you that, you're like, right, I'm in danger. I just don't know how.
Danger, Will Robinson.
Something's wrong. There's been a couple of times in the last few club matches where, did I get them all? And then I'll immediately ask the RO, did I shoot them all? Yep. Okay, good. Thank God.
I've definitely had those moments where I'm like, I don't feel like I did everything, but okay, whatever. We're doing this.
Over on stage 1, I kind of shooting area is kind of like an L shape, and you have to kind of get to all the corners to see everything. And as I was shooting, I transitioned off, and as I transitioned off, I was like, I'm going to have to come back here because I forgot a target. Well, it's a 24-round stage. I took one extra on a steel, so I knew I was going to be empty. On my last target, I felt my gun close on an empty chamber. I'm like, oh, no, I got that target.
Yep.
It's crazy how experience can allow you to, you know when a gun is malfunctioned. Like, you can hear it through your hearing protection. You can feel it in your hands. You're just like, something went wrong there, and I think I know what it is.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's like I no longer have bullets in the gun.
And you're like, this gun feels much lighter than it should.
It's funny how you guys are talking about that. I usually don't figure out my gun's empty until I pull the trigger and it doesn't go off. I don't notice. I'm so in the thing, like, I don't figure it out until I pull the trigger. I can't. My tac sport, that slide's a little heavier. I kind of feel that lock back if it's a mag that locks back. But if it's one that doesn't lock back, like, I have no idea. Like,
yeah, but you just made master. It's something you'll find.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Well, I just made master for the second time.
When was the first time?
This
Steel
spring.
Challenge?
The third time, actually, yeah. Yeah. No, I'm a 3-time master now, I guess I can say. Steel Challenge. But hey, I'm kind of proud of that Steel Challenge one because it's rimfire open with a Ruger Mark IV light, no modifications. Like plastic light little gun.
That's pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, so I am kind of proud of that because Todd wanted me to use his 2011 fucking raced out 22, and I'm like, no, I got this close to master without it. I'm going to keep going.
Yeah.
But yeah, 3-time master, bitch. You've just never shot a division other than... Have you shot anything other than CO?
Oh, yeah.
Production.
Yeah.
Oh, production, PCC.
Production, single stack, PCC, CO. I had an open gun.
I forget you were shooting... I just forgot momentarily you've been shooting way longer than Steven has. He's only shot one division ever.
Right, no, I did the newbie...
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
He's only shot one division?
Yeah.
He started with CO.
Yeah, he's only ever shot CO. But I started with... limited, then went production, then single stack, then CO, then production. Then like I was the gun hopper when I joined.
Started with single stack, went production, went L10 a little bit while some work was getting done. went back to single stack for 3 weeks. Bought a PCC whenever that became a thing for 2 sessions, 1 match, and then went to limited, and then back to CO and LO. I'd bounce between those two with the same gun.
Yeah, I've been bouncing back and forth with the. If I shoot CO, then I bring a Glock for backup, and if I'm shooting LO, then my Shadow 2 is my backup. So
yeah, I just have 3 guns the same.
Yeah.
But it's kind of nice whenever you pick one up off of a prize table, buy another Glock for $200 because they thought it was a Glock 22 instead of a 17.
You what? Oh yeah, you told me that story before.
Yeah,
they thought it was the 44 and it wasn't.
No, they thought it was a 22, a 40 cal.
Oh, the 20. Okay, yeah.
How did it? What? How do you make that mistake?
It was made in 2022.
Oh Jesus.
They realized that after they rang it up, and as we were doing the paperwork for the FFL, I'm like, it's already mine.
Yep.
Oh yeah, transaction is closed.
Transaction's closed. Yeah.
You are not getting this back. Mm-hmm. No. That's you got, and that was a 17.
Yeah, it was a used 17, but whenever I opened it up, it still had all the Glock like copper goo in it. So
someone bought it at some point and just turned it back in the case.
Pretty much, maybe a mag or 2.
Oh,
beautiful.
That's nice when that happens.
Yeah.
When you get I actually saw I was at a gun shop yesterday, and there was a Gen 4 19 for $400, used one, and I was like, "What? How is this possible?" I was about to throw the credit card out, and it wasn't MOS. That's why it was $400. But yeah,
no, milled is the only way.
It is the only way.
Stonebridge Gunworks,
which was
from Vince, yes,
which was tempting, but my brother informed me of my brother's painting my house right now and called me with this very depressing news of all the shit that really should get done to my house that I haven't done over the years, and so now buying guns is not a thing I can do right now.
Yeah.
Anyway, so 106. Did you say 160?
160 tomorrow. Yep.
Damn. We've always done 12 per squad at Great Plains, and basically 120 on Sunday, and we're always done by 2:30 usually. Mm-hmm. And I've been going back and forth because we're pretty much the only level 2 around here that only does a 12-man squad. Mm-hmm. Pretty much everybody's at least 15.
Well, tomorrow you guys should not have to reset any steel or activators.
Staff's taking care of all those.
Staff's taking care of that. You guys are also going to have a squad liaison or something like that.
Squad mom?
Kind of like that, yeah. I really wanted to say, squad groupie, but they didn't like that. So basically what they're going to do is they're going to make sure that the only person...
is it more like a squad mom or a squad groupie? This is an important distinction.
More of a mom, because they're going to make sure that the squad's running efficiently, only the next person on shooters walking, stuff like that. And
that's great.
And if there's any personalities or if a squad is going good because in a major, the squad moves and the ROs don't, so every time you get to a squad, the ROs, CROs don't know what's going on with that squad.
Yeah.
Well, that liaison will be able to tell them, hey, this squad's squared away. You don't have to worry about it. Or, hey, there's issues that, some people don't want to paste or reset or something like that to help kind of give the CRO, hey, we need to stay on this.
There was actually a couple guys on my squad at this match last year who were newer to the sport and were not... it wasn't so much they weren't helping reset, but they kept walking the stage when it wasn't their time.
Yeah.
And after a while, I eventually just said, hey, bud, if you're on your way to go pace the target, you can kind of look at the thing, but don't sit here and walk the stage over and over again. Help reset. It's the next shooter stage. Right. He's like, oh, okay. He was just ignorant of it. He just didn't quite understand. But anyway, we're here. We're sweaty. It's not that bad, Jeff. It's not that bad.
It is quite nice when you move it from fucking July.
No, it was always June, wasn't it? End of June?
Last week of June or
something like that.
Early in July.
Hot as balls.
Yes, it was always hot as balls. Awful.
Yeah, it's 81 degrees right now.
Yeah, it's a little humid. It's not bad.
Tomorrow high of 82.
Yeah. No, so, I am happy that I'm here and it's nice weather. And I'm glad that several of the things that used to be an annoyance are not here, but the NAS Bay this year, they specifically set up to F with us. So,
well, but it's funny.
It is. It is a unloaded, wrists above shoulders, outside the shooting area start with 3 targets at like 25 yards, 20 yards.
I think we set that farthest one back at like 28 to 30, something like that.
So it's spicy, and then there is a low port because they're assholes.
It's just a port.
It's a low port.
The funny thing is though,
it's a third squat.
Oh, the guy that was walking it when we were walking, I can't think of his name. He's from Des Moines.
Keith?
No. Oh, I feel bad. I can't remember his name.
Ethan?
No, younger dude. He's on the shorter side, and he just walks up and he just sort of like aims at the target through the port, and Jeff's behind him going, "The fuck?"
Because Andy was giving me shit because he's like, "Why are you pouting about this so much?" And then he walks up and does it, and I was like, "This is why I'm pouting."
I mean, I got to squat a little bit too. Not as much as you.
I was
but
literally going to shoot the stage in a less efficient manner to make that a better.
Cooper Runyon, that's who it was.
Oh,
Cooper, I thought it was his name. Okay. It was Cooper.
But I was going to shoot it in a less efficient way, but that could maybe benefit me because I wouldn't have to get into a ass to grass squat to get 2 of the targets.
Well, it's low. Like you could just bend over.
No. The bend would be too far.
What the top of that box or the port?
It's a 6-foot wall, and the port is right in the middle of the wall.
Yeah.
It's not like a low port.
The top of it's
do
like
not believe Jeff
4'9",
it's a low
5
port.
3.5.
It's
3,
lower.
Maybe.
No, the bottom of that port is minimum 4 feet off the ground. Has to be.
Yeah. At
least.
The bottom of it. I bet you the top of it's
maybe 3.5.
Yeah. It is a big port.
It is a big port.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like the ones back in Omaha where it's just this bitty box.
Oh, they do make tiny ports in Omaha.
Yeah, I don't know.
We have some ports back there that are a foot by foot.
Those are tiny.
Yes.
Ugh.
What in the hell is that noise?
That's
they're going down range.
Downrange thing.
It sounds like somebody left the phone off the hook.
Right. Or dial-up internet.
Back with an old school landline phone. By the way, my wife just turned off our landline phone like 2 months ago.
What?
Because we have kids at home and they need a phone. They all have a fucking cell phone. Finally shut it off. Anyway. All right.
That's when you have one cell phone, just leave it at the house. Because
that was my idea.
Yeah, because it's cheaper than a landline.
Yeah. No, and
pretty much.
And then we got rid of the landline phone, and they upgraded our internet, and the price went down by like $60.
Yeah.
Or you could have done voice over IP and just had that into like a computer or something that was on.
Yeah, but I don't know how to do that.
Yeah. But it is hilarious.
I mean, that's how we do a podcast, but
yeah.
Aside from that, I don't really know how that works. Tell us about your chrono.
A little heavy on the bullet. I bought 125 blues back when they were still... not blues, sorry. Brass monkeys back when they were still green. They weighed 128.5 and came out of the gun at 1,100.
Oh.
Oof. What do you got them over?
Tight group.
How 3.2?
3.9.
Oh Jesus! Why so much?
And it's like 3.3. I've always liked the snappy slide. My 40 cal, Corona, Iowa, at 185. I like a snappy slide.
Yeah, you do.
Wow. So like that's intentional. You want? What was your power factor?
108, 148. Today.
Wow.
At like what? Ambient temperature of about 80 degrees.
That's a spicy meatball.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't. It's 9mm, so it's not really not. It's.
Yeah.
I mean, this feels 1% hotter than the other ammo I was using.
A glockenspiel. So
I do. Glockenspiel.
That makes it a little rougher because I shot 144 power factor out of my Shadow 2 for a couple years because I wasn't checking it, and
it doesn't really matter.
No, it doesn't matter.
No,
it's a 9mm. You hold the gun tight. It just reciprocates in your hand. Oh well.
Yep. But according to certain pro shooters, I need to be at 124.8 power factor, or else I can't be competitive at nationals.
Wrong.
That's only if you buy your ammo, I thought.
No.
It was certified.
If you buy it certified, you can
Yeah,
go under it.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's annoying that it doesn't. I mean, as funny
Great
as it
podcast.
is, you can't really blame the shooter.
No.
They're
if
buying
you buy it,
ammo
yeah.
that is supposed to pass.
Yeah.
Correct. And in everyone else's case, that case, it was a little more special. But the two guys I'm referring, well, one guy got 125.1 and then got popper fucked.
Oh yeah,
JJ, and then the other guy.
That popper was.
It was trouble.
It was that was a problematic popper, and 125 is the minimum, so he was over the minimum.
He was over the minimum, and it should have worked. But I'm just like, why is your ammo 125? You strong, you fit as fuck. Like,
yeah.
But no, I'm referring to a certain captain of a certain team that may have had certified ammo in a box from the company.
Yeah, no, I know who you're talking about. Yeah, I think everybody knows who you're talking about.
Yep.
And if you don't know who we're talking about, Patreon.com/NotAnotherShootingShow.
That's where the spicy meatballs go.
That's where
awesome.
we cook all the spicy meatballs. Anyway, it's always fun talking power factor. Thanks, Craig.
Yes. And
What?
if Owen is here,
Oh, I hadn't looked back at that thread.
I know.
I have a bunch I hadn't posted yet.
We're going to have. I was told that we need to recreate this.
Who posted that?
Aaron.
Oh, God damn, that's funny.
Right there.
Aaron. Which is
So it's an audio only podcast. So it's the Travis Kelce Taylor Swift meme, and I started a thread on our Reddit.
So who are you going to be in this?
in this image. I am Kelsey.
Yeah.
You are, I think, slightly taller than Owen, but
No.
I will make sure I am a little bit taller so I could have the head down, forehead on forehead.
Oh God, that's funny. How many ended up being on there? Oh, there's a bunch.
Oh, there's
now.
a bunch. Yeah.
Oh, I hadn't looked at nobody responded to it right away, so I quit looking. Mm-hmm. And then so the memes are one of them is I'm Travis Kelce and the Taylor Swift is dumb stage plan no one else does, which Jeff saved me from a few of those today when we were walking stages. MKE Dubs posted Travis Kelce is M's and Taylor Swift is Tuesdays.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and then you posted Jeff and then a sixth shadow too.
Yeah.
That one's accurate, yes.
The one that kicked off the thread was Travis Kelce as cleaning guns and Taylor Swift is accidentally shooting yourself. So, all right. Well, you got on here.
There's more.
Let's
keep
extend.
scrolling down.
Well, we have other people we can talk to and keep scrolling down, Craig.
Okay. But I like... Okay.
On that note.
Since there's annoying background noise.
Well, that's not what's bothering me. I'm just kind of out of stuff to talk to and hoping we catch somebody else. Not that I'm trying to broom you or anything, Craig. It's just we want to talk to a few people. Anyway, Craig... Okenfuss.
Okenfuss and cusses.
Okenfuss, thank you for joining the podcast. That is... Oh, how the fuck did you get into this match, Owen?
I got bullied. Severely.
Bullied and also given every connection and free ride.
I mean, I'm still waiting for one of you guys to pay my match fee.
Oh.
Pamper me.
Well, that's not happening.
I know.
So you also left out the fact that you also... Okay, everybody's bullying you to go, and then eventually comes the line that I know is coming sooner or later, but my wife won't let me.
No. I had to okay it with her.
Oh,
I'd
okay.
be a disaster with you know me. Without my wife, I'm like 10%. It's bad.
You're even worse when the microphone's not in front of your mouth. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. So, as of 48 hours ago, Owen was not coming.
No. It was a no go for everyone.
Not happening. Wasn't going. Our little group chat on Instagram is talking. I wasn't following it. I wasn't really involved. in all of the back and forth, and then all of a sudden it turned into the shitstorm of messages about Eoin going. The only one I recall, because I actually replied to it, was Steven saying something like, yeah, not planning to go to one of the premier major matches in the region was really stupid or something like that.
Yeah, par for the course.
Yeah. So it started with...
Where do I begin? Like, it started with, I went to sign up, like, the day of, and it was full. I was like, oh, well, I'm slammed. This is the busiest time of year in my industry, and I'm already shooting every other major match in September, so I'm like, it's Kansas, it's hot.
See? I told you.
Yeah. I kind of hoping you get a heat stroke and I DQ in the first match.
If he gets heat stroke at 82 degrees, it's his fault.
I mean, Jeff's a bitch.
This is possible.
I have the best of friends.
Yeah.
He's staying with an adult tonight, though, so...
Yeah.
But we were given whiskey the first stage we walked through.
Yeah, the first stage we walk up on.
And I was told I'm never allowed to.
And we're both given a bottle of bourbon.
No, mine was rye.
Or his was a rye.
Because I'm not allowed to make old fashions with bourbon anymore.
Yes, it has to be rye. And I was given a very nice bottle of bourbon. And yeah, thank you.
Bourbon from Josh Urban.
Yep. Bourbon from Josh Urban. That should be a tradition at every match, Josh. Bourbon from Josh Urban. He should be a guest on the podcast. Right. Welcome to Bourbon with Josh Urban.
Okay, so you weren't going to go. That blah blah blah. So 48 hours ago, did Steven start bullying you, or who started bullying you?
No, it was a message in a different chat for Iowa, and I'm staying with Steven's friend Josh, I think. I don't know, maybe. And he's like, well, no, we're talking about Free State. I'm like, yeah, I never even signed up. And they're like, well, how are you going to shoot the match? I'm like, I'm not. I never signed up. And then just, apparently, like, if I have children and a career outside of shooting, it's not very try-hard of me, but I'm slammed.
How dare you be a father?
Yeah, a good one. I'm slammed, and it's just like my workplace is on fire. Everything's falling apart in the field, and all I'm doing is my phone is blowing up about, why aren't you shooting this? I'm like, guys, registration is closed. And then, what's his name, hops on, well, we can get you an email, Jeff. I'm like, I don't want to email Jeff. And then I went home, just got drunk and went to bed, and then the next day my phone has just got all these messages. I'm like, hey, Aaron texted me, we'll give you a ride, and Josh can take you back. I'm like, well, I'm not this important or that good at shooting to necessitate this amount of attention. Like, I don't know.
It almost felt like, reading through it all, it almost just felt like a project. Like,
yes,
or like some weird meme, like the let's all go storm Area 51.
Right.
It kind of turned into that.
Right.
It was like, Eoin has to go to Free State.
Right. So
fuck his job.
Yeah.
Forget about his wife. Like, no, he's going. We have to make this happen.
Them kids, fuck them too.
Yeah.
Right. So where are you crashing?
Yeah.
Well, I have options apparently. Right now.
Well, I know one option you don't have.
Not with that attitude.
Have you seen my jaw?
Not with that beard, Jesus Christ.
I just shaved. Like, nice.
It's so soft.
I'm a construction worker. You're not going to out-perv me here.
I know.
From a C-class pervert, you're like, come on.
No. That's the next T-shirt.
C-class pervert.
Get stickers. M-class GM pervert.
You don't want the GM pervert.
No,
that was in the thread already.
Max out at A. Yeah. Anything above
No,
A.
that's when I have to start asking Jeff questions.
Oh God, it's so bad.
Yeah.
Explain the internet to me.
What did I have to describe? Oh,
soaking. That was today. Yeah.
Wait, what did you not know today?
So
I'm homeschooled and I know what soaking is.
So we were on the second stage, but it's the 9th stage, whatever. And the start position's in the front of the the shooting area, but it's not like super obvious where it is. So Andy was looking for it. Kind of the way he was looking, he was confused trying to figure out where it was. And Steven,
I'm walking slowly with like a button-down cabana shirt on and gray hair.
And Steven from the peanut gallery goes, "Are you sundowning?" And I start cracking up because I know exactly what he's talking about. And he was unsure of what that meant. Well, he couldn't hear him to start with. But then once we were like, "Oh, it's sundowning," and he's like, "I don't know what that is." I had to explain to him that it's a dementia Alzheimer's thing. And he's like, "Oh."
And then I started laughing because it was fucking funny because that's exactly what I looked like trying to find the start position. Yeah.
See, that's weird because I didn't even know that, and I work with a guy whose name is Sundown. I'm not kidding.
Yeah, I didn't feel bad for not knowing that one. That seemed like some niche thing that he picked up from the Air Force or something. I didn't know.
Soaking's better.
Yeah, no, that one I should have known. I really should have. Anyway.
I forgot what we were talking about.
We were talking about this. So you're staying with Aaron. He kidnapped you.
Mm-hmm. With his family. His family's here too.
Oh, his family is here too?
I feel very...
So you're right with the wife and kids?
Yes, as a Midwesterner, I'm like, I can get my own room. He's like, "Oh, no, it's fine." I'm like, I don't want to be a bother. And he's like, "Oh, Ryan will take you home." I'm like, did you ask him? Does he know? I feel like a kid getting...
Ryan's taking you home?
Yes.
You live in Dakota Dunes.
He's stopping at Lincoln.
Why?
We don't know.
Oh, his parents are camping over there. Okay. Oh, it's Labor Day weekend. Like, it's a long weekend. Okay. That makes more sense.
Okay, so
I'm like, does Ryan know where he lives? Like,
we're going to find out.
Fuck it, we ball.
I am so
we're
going to
go 70 miles the wrong way on I-80.
We're just going to leave him
Aaron's not
at
driving.
a truck stop, and then he can, hitchhike somewhere. He's got a nice jaw.
You'll get off at the Sapp Brothers truck stop. Wait for a guy in a big yellow truck named Babe.
Find a lot lizard.
Ooh.
He's going to give you a ride to Lincoln.
After you give him a ride.
Oh. Yeah, I'm going to have the sorest of jaws.
Okay, now I have to know. Are you staying with Aaron and his wife and kids?
I think I'm going to get my own room.
Okay. Because that would be really awkward. Even like...
Ryan's in there, too.
You guys can just cuddle up.
Yeah. Aaron was like, "Hey, don't park in the back because there's only 2 adults allowed in the room." I'm like, but they're not going to send people to check if there's the right amount
of... oh, man. Like,
it's a disaster.
No hotel ever checks for that. That's hilarious. Oh, by the way, our hotel, Jeff, only says 1 adult on the reservation.
I'm like a child.
Yeah, that's what it says because that's just all I knew that was staying there. But there are 2 beds. So
thank you, because last time I tried to stay with Lane, it was 1 bed, and after that, I got the hotel, and I just made a deal with him that if we ever hotel together, which I don't intend to do because we have a very different opinion on how these matches should go. I'm going to get the hotel I'm going to stay in, and he can pay me what the equivalent would be of the hotel he was going to stay at, and I don't give a fuck.
$48.
Yeah.
That's almost exactly it.
Oh my god!
If you're not thinking you're going to get into a gunfight or a stabbing, it's too high quality for Lane.
That's
if it wasn't his home club, like that Motel 6 in Omaha, that's like straight north, just off.
Yep.
It's a little not on 50, but I think it's just off I-80.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I had to stay in that one time because the Airbnb I was at on a
goat farm?
No, not the goat farm. The goat farm was cool. That was fine.
Wait, you stayed at the goat farm?
The goat farm with the compost toilet. It was awesome.
Oh no, we had
in a tiny house.
In Ankeny, we had a Airbnb with goats, a turtle, a donkey, and chickens. Just random.
There was this farm. They had basically a treehouse in the back that I was going to stay in. I stayed there one night. And I was supposed to be let in to shower, and the doors were all locked, and I couldn't shower. It was not that was the only thing that was not terrible. Everything else about there was literally animals and chickens and shit running around everywhere. And after the first night, this was for a Ben class I took down in Omaha. I think it was the first one. Yeah. And I'm like, I'm not fucking staying here again. So I grabbed my shit and I left, and I stayed at that Motel 6.
The one with the best bar.
The one where I went to bed with a gun in my hand. Yeah.
Yes, that's the best bar.
Yeah.
Next Omaha match, we may need to go to the best bar because it is the shittiest shithole that I have ever been in, and it looks like it's from the 70s, and you feel like you're about to get stabbed. It's great.
Anyway, well, the saga of Eoin shooting the match. There it is.
He's here in spirit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I'm just gonna, since I never planned to shoot this match, I think I'm just gonna go full retard on it and see what happens.
Hell yeah.
Just because.
See if you can out retard Criag Okenfuss. He's got
a challenge.
Double-digit penalties.
Double-digit penalties for the match.
Craig, what'd you do?
He shot a lot of penalties.
Well, I've been known to do that.
He did not follow Robert Downey Jr.'s advice. Anyway, Eoin, thanks for joining us.
Always.